Congratulations, you're approved for $500 credit limit with very bad credit. SSI, SSDI, and VA income is accepted.
Damn!
In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you one of the easiest new credit cards that anyone could get approved for. Introducing the PerPay credit card. You can build credit with the PerPay credit card. Now, unlike the other PerPay credit accounts, this is actually a MasterCard that you can use anywhere MasterCard or any other credit cards are accepted. So you can use this outside of PerPay. Now, this is unique because when you apply, you do have to set up a direct deposit of your paycheck to access the credit card. But one of the great things is that applying is easy and it won't impact your credit score, so you won't get a hard inquiry when you apply for this. This is the first credit card that's powered by your paycheck, so you can apply and set up a direct deposit to your PerPay account to receive the PerPay credit card and use it anywhere MasterCard is accepted. Credit building simplified, so effortless on-time payments made right from your paycheck with direct deposit to help build your credit. You can also earn 3% rewards. Every payment made towards your card balance earns you 3% rewards to shop the PerPay marketplace. The PerPay card is powered by Deserve Inc. and issued by Celtic Bank, a Utah chartered industrial bank member FDIC. For those who aren't familiar with PerPay, PerPay is an online retailer, so they have a lot of different household and personal consumer products. Now, PerPay has a ton of different electronics. That includes gaming systems, TVs, iPads, laptops, drones, all types of different notebooks and PCs, virtual reality. They even got car audio, cameras, headphones, smart devices, as well as cameras. So you can brighten up your holiday and shop now for some of the latest products. They got Marc Jacob tote bags. They got the Sony PlayStation 5. So this is a great option to get name brand products right in time for the holiday season. So this is actually a decent website that you could shop for different items, especially as we near close to the holiday season. But what makes PerPay unique is that through the PerPay marketplace, you can pay over time with no interest or fees, and it can help you with building credit. Now, previously with PerPay and PerPay Plus, these were just credit accounts that help build your credit, but you can only shop for items on PerPay. But now that they have the PerPay MasterCard, you could actually use the MasterCard anywhere MasterCards are accepted. Now, in order to be able to apply for this, you do have to have an active PerPay account. Now, if you need to sign up for a PerPay account, it's absolutely free. There's a link down in the description of the video. Once you create your account, when you're in your dashboard, you can then click to apply for the PerPay MasterCard. Now, one great thing is that they actually do not contact your employer at any time, so they won't be making any phone calls. They will ask you how often you get paid, so whether every week, bi-weekly, or monthly. Say your company is not listed in the drop-down menu, all you got to do is click here, add your company, so then you can go here and then type in whatever your company that you work for. Now, just some information about the interest rates. So this does have a 29.49% APR. It is not eligible for cash advance nor balance transfers. Now, it is great that there's no annual fee. However, they do charge an account opening fee, a one-time fee of $9. And there's also a monthly account service fee of $9 per month or $108 annually. You're approved. $500 credit limit. So, all right, so a credit limit with a minimum recurring direct deposit of $100 per pay. So this is pretty much the minimum that you need to have direct deposited to qualify for this credit limit, right? They do have these monthly fees, one-time fee, 29.49% APR. Right here it says, if by clicking you accept and continue, you agree to the offer above. Up to this point, there was no verification of income or anything like that. Just keep in mind that this is not going to be a credit card with very high limits or anything like that. This is going to be more for, you know, people who are building their credit or have poor credit. But again, it's an opportunity to have access to credit card that you can use anywhere. There's no credit check, or no hard credit check rather, and it only requires a minimum of $100. So if you're only making $200 a month, you could still qualify for this credit card. Now, I think this credit card is really going to be designed for people who are new to credit, or maybe you don't have the best credit, you can't get qualified at other financial institutions, but you might have a steady source of income. This is a way to get your foot in the door so that you can get access to a credit card without having to undergo a hard personal credit check, and it will report on all 3 major credit bureaus. So again, you know, not the highest limits, but you just have to keep in mind who this credit card is really designed for. Now, if you have high limits, 20,000, 50,000, you know, you're not going to be applying for this. But if you're new to credit or you have derogatory items on your credit, this is a way to get a primary trade line, a bank issued MasterCard reporting on your credit. Now, one great positive is the fact that it is tied to a direct deposit and the limits aren't that high. So if spiraling debt is an issue for you with this particular card, you're not going to get into crazy amounts of debt because, again, you do have to have some type of source of income and they're not giving you a high limit to begin with. You're always going to be making payments towards whatever balance that you have on the credit card. Now, right here it says, please note, we currently are not able to accept orders from independent contractors, gig economy workers, or self-employed individuals, keyword, unless you own a company that pays you through a third-party payroll system. SSI, SSDI, and VA income is accepted. Now, even though there's no hard personal credit check, a direct deposit is required. So one thing you can do, especially let's say if you're self-employed or you have your own business or LLC, what you can do is sign up with a payroll service. So you have ADP, Gusto, NetChecks, doesn't matter which one, you can create an account and then run payroll, and you can do a minimum of $100 direct deposit. Now, to start creating your own pay stubs immediately, click the link in the description for ADP. So with ADP, you can enroll in your own payroll system, and this is for companies with at least 1 employee, so you can start running your payroll immediately and get the pay stubs you need to qualify for the per pay credit card or any other type of financial products that ask you for pay stubs. Enter in your first name, last name, email address, phone number, company name, zip code, and then click this button right here. Our rep will reach out to you and get you set up ASAP. Now, another alternative to ADP is called Gusto. So between now and January 1st, it's the easiest time to switch your payroll and HR. You can create an account. Now, Gusto is going to be a lot simpler to use. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, very direct, easy to use. You could check them out as well. Anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know your comments and questions down below. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.